Hi everyone, I'm Shweta with the School of Imagination. At the Neville Goddard School of Imagination, we are committed to providing the highest quality experience that we can to students of Neville Goddard's teachings. And in support of this commitment, we have created a moderated Facebook group specifically for focused students of Neville's teachings. What you're about to hear is a post read out loud by me that serves as a small sample of the type of content you'll see when you join our group. Thank you, Monique, for requesting me to read out the small piece. And we really hope you'll check out our community and join if you feel called to. And as always, imagine wisely. Thank you.
My beautiful friends and fellow ageless beings of light. If you're constantly looking for stories for reassurance that something that you deeply want, especially something that seems impossible, can be done, I've been there. I can slip into that state easily, needing others to validate that my desires are possible. Whether it's reducing debt without lifting a finger, healing yourself from chronic and incurable illnesses, or changing your body naturally and easily. It can be tempting to spend hours reading other stories and then questioning, how did they do it? What tools did they use? How many times did they use that technique? How can I do it? Can I even do it? And that's when the feeling of defeat often comes. And this is because our self-concept is lacking. So we end up going back to the drawing board, looking for more stories, researching more techniques, and questioning others. It's a form of madness, and it's one I'm quite familiar with. Yes, reading other success stories can be inspiring. Yes, you can feel a sense of camaraderie and support. Yes, it's fantastic to read others' tales of accomplishing the so-called impossible. And no, there's nothing wrong with this behavior per se, but there's always a first time that someone's done something, at least in our human experience of linear time. So why can't it be you? It totally can. And it's your responsibility and birthright to honor your desires and become who you desire to be. I've often wanted to see if something that I desired was possible to achieve. And as a first step to seek reassurance, I would try to find stories to see if others had achieved it. I would read stories of others having achieved what I wanted to. And sometimes those stories would help. And sometimes there were none to see. And guess what? When I saw others had achieved what they'd achieved, it didn't necessarily satisfy my need for reassurance. And those times I didn't see any stories that proved my desires could be possible, well, I became a little bit of a wreck. After some self-observation, I realized that by constantly waiting for other stories to prove that things were possible, I was forgetting my own individual power. And guess what? We're all connected to the same source, the same one God, the human imagination. We're emanating from this source, and it isn't separate from us. When you build on that belief, you're able to create a fantastically sturdy self-concept, the kind of self-concept that allows us to manifest all of our dreams with ease, whether or not someone else in our reality has done so. Since I recognized this, I've changed my self-concept to the point where I'm happy to be the first one to achieve so-called impossible desires. I've become the person who will try my hand at things, knowing that my true source of power is within me. Just remember this. If someone can do it, so can I. But if others haven't done it, why not I? Let's aim to be the first to accomplish our dreams, regardless if others have or have not. Thank you, everyone, and as always, imagine wisely.